Hey, hey, my people, my people. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Red Light Special Live. I'm your girl, Yamina LaJean, aka Madam Red, aka Madam Yams. So it's Wednesday, the hump day, and we always get into it talking about what's going on in the world as far as everything is concerned, as well as relationships and romance and all that kind of stuff. We like to keep it on key. So let me bring in my co-host. We have Mr. Ghetto Stiletto himself, Apollo Sadiq. What's up, boo?
Hey, y'all. What's going on?
What's the tea? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. What about yourself?
I'm good, just sipping in me a little wine in my teacup. But I like to
Yes,
call
I
it that.
hear that. Come
Mm-hmm.
on, wine in a teacup.
Oh yeah. My little mug. I drink wine in any cup.
Oh,
Okay.
I know. Me too.
A wine glass, a shot glass, a rocks glass, a mug. It don't even matter.
It don't matter to me either. Whatever it comes in, I'm drinking it.
What do you like to drink? What do you like to drink?
I like wine. I've been getting into champagne lately. It's been cute. I'm like, okay, this is a cute little taste.
Are you into like rosé? Or are you just into the sparkly, regular sparkly?
Nah, I mean, it don't matter. It's just about taste. If it tastes good, I'm drinking it. So,
I used to drink a lot of mimosas was my thing. I mean, I still love me some mimosas.
oh yeah, I like a good mimosa.
A good mimosa, now them things will get me toe up. Okay, I mean,
That's something you can have in the morning and not feel bad.
well, I don't know about that because I will have a headache the next day. I've noticed that I used to drink champagne and pineapple juice, especially when I used to bartend. I'd have me
Hmm.
some champagne and it would last me through the night. I'll be fucked up. I'll be serving people a
Champagne will give you a little headache though
little
if you
headache,
drink.
and then the
Yeah.
next day, after I done drank hella champagnes, and then I go out to another bar to hang out with my friends. I drink more, so that next day I will always wake up like groggy and like ooh, all of that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
you know, I just kind of keep it on that tip. Oh, I forgot to go live on my IG. I'm tripping. I be going live on my IG and stuff, and people be listening to the conversation.
Uh-huh.
They be into, some people be tuning in. Um, but yeah, do you like are you into like cognac or anything like that? Are you into anything other than wine? Cause I'm a tequila girl. I like
Oh
tequila.
yeah, I could do a nice tequila. Or I could do a nice brandy. Brandy's cute.
Okay, you like
I could do
brandy?
a nice brandy. Mm.
What's up, y'all? IG, it's your girl Yamina LaJean. We're here at the Red Light Special Live. I'm with my co-host Apollo Sadiq. We are talking. We just getting into it. We just came online, y'all. So let's get into this motherfucking topic. So R. Kelly has been convicted on all the counts. It's crazy. How long has this situation been going? It's been pre-pandemic. So how many years has this been going on?
20 years.
No, I mean, well, overall, yeah. But since the documentary came out, when was
Oh, it's like been 3 years about.
3 years? And they have made a whole other documentary too, like after that. And so, you know, it's messed up, man. And this is a black man, what he did to little black girls. Even though he's convicted, they are still, still have to live with that horror, that trauma that they experience with it. But finally he got, you know, what's your take on it?
I mean, it was only a certain matter of time. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, oh, well, he deserves a second chance. How many times has he been to court already?
Right, that's true. And it's
So, I'm just like, those should have been your times. The first time you went to court, there should have been like, I need to change my ways. And then the
yeah,
second time you went to court, And then the third time you went to court, and they took you to court again in 2000. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
But while Bill Cosby just got out, and then he's supposed to be doing some kind of comedy situation.
I mean, it's very unfortunate, but I'm just still waiting for all these white people to go to jail. That's all I'm saying. I'm
For
waiting.
real.
I'm like, they ain't not in jail.
Yeah, what's his name? Weinstein was. I don't know what the update is on him. That's been kind of like hush hush because the attention has still been on R. Kelly and it has been on Bill Cosby. So we do need these white men to be taken to court and all that kind of shit because they the main ones.
Exactly. So I don't know. All I know is that personally, I just feel that things are happening, but when it comes to us, they just always seem to happen faster.
That's very true.
You know what I'm saying? But well, I won't say this because he did. I can't say that in this situation because he got away with this for a very long time, decades.
Yes,
So
to get away with this for a very
and like he just did something yesterday. He been doing this for a while. So it kind of I know people are funny about the music. It's like, well, he made good music, but now it's like now going back and listening, you have to think about what was conjuring these perspectives that he was creating. Where
that
where was these intentions and where was he coming from with this creative energy? Was he thinking about a little girl when he made this song?
who was
So
he
you know what I'm
speaking
saying? So it changes everything. Like when I think about the music now, it's like,
yeah, I don't listen to no R. Kelly. Like yes, R. Kelly has legendary music and all of that kind of stuff, but like you said, now when I hear the music, it's like all I can think about is he was singing for some little girl. You know what I mean? So I can't even enjoy that. That just kind of grosses me out. And there's people, like you said, that still, I know somebody that when this whole documentary thing came out with R. Kelly, I know somebody that went on their live and blast R. Kelly music on they live and talking about I'm still listening to him. Like, okay, if you're gonna still listen to him, you don't gotta be a dick about it. You know what I
you don't
mean?
gotta tell.
You don't gotta be all like, oh yeah, I'm still listening to R. Kelly. What y'all gonna do? Like, this nigga done molested, raped little girls. So
I'm sorry, I'm about to be ratchet, y'all, because I haven't eaten, so I'm gonna eat this slice of pizza. I'm sorry.
You about to eat some pizza? Okay.
Yeah, I haven't eaten all day, and I didn't get a chance. Like I literally just got home. I had to throw a little ranch on it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Old school classroom style.
Right. That is old school ranch on a pizza. I remember back in the day we would get pizza. I was never into ranch on my pizza. I like barbecue. That's about it. I have me some barbecue.
I like barbecue too, but the ranch been hitting lately. I don't know why. It brought me back. But continue. I'm sorry for all the viewers, but I couldn't help it, and I just smoked too. Since I haven't smoked all day, it just all hit me at a sense. I said, you know what? I gotta bust this box open. I can't help it. But anyway, back to Miss Kelly.
Kelly.
He was hunching on boys too.
I know. I was going to say little girls and little boys. He was definitely messing with little boys. And I feel like in the industry, that needs to be something that is highlighted because, yes, men are predators towards little girls, but we need to talk about people that needs to be brought to light. You know what I mean? We could talk about it all day, but just, now that we're, raising awareness and stuff, they definitely need to raise this awareness on young men that are coming in the industry and then they're getting raped as well, or they're being manipulated, or they have to do this to do that. You know what I mean? So that needs to definitely be.
Oh yeah, it happens a lot.
It
More
happens
than people
a
want to talk
lot.
about.
More than people know. More than people know. I mean, for women, it happens all the time. But I almost feel like I'm not going to compare the two and say more of it happens. It's just that it's such a secretive thing that it just seems like so much.
And a man not gonna talk about that.
No,
It's different for a man to be like, I was sexually abused by another man,
right. But
and you're not gay,
and you're
or
not gay,
yourself to be gay, or whatever.
right? So how can, like, that's another thing that needs to be there needs to be a safe platform for that. But how can that really be safe when you're saying that in front of millions and billions of people? You know what I mean? So, and if a
And
person,
not just men to men, even women in power.
yeah, for real. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's like I don't want to. I don't want to just. I don't want, like, the way things are going as far as like awareness and the Black Lives Matter, and then we have the Asian movement, we have the LGBTQ movement. It's still segregated, in certain type of ways. Meaning,
Yeah.
like, a person who is a straight heterosexual man could have been molested as a child, or raped when they were younger, and then they're a celebrity and they can't talk about it because automatically they're going to be put in the LGBTQ group. You know what I mean? And it's like they're not trying to be, even though they're just trying to speak their truth, so it doesn't happen to other people. So it's still, things are categorized, segregated, and there's still not a safe space for that, because that is something that, yeah, a whole lot of bullshit happens to women. I'm not trying to downplay that. I'm not trying to overshadow that. That needs to be put
But
out.
it does happen to men
It
too.
happens to men too, and that needs to be shared. Just shed light, just like how much it is as women. But with society, then there's always a question like, okay, this person is gay, or this person's been penetrated, so that means da 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 da. So it's not a full space, not a full safe space. You know what I mean? Because I definitely know some situations of my friends in the industry, and I was like, damn, that's effed up.
Yeah.
Because for a female, somebody could say that shit, and then they could flip it around and say, no, she lying, we just had sex. You get what I'm saying? They're not going to have to deal with the question of their sexual identity.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm glad some young boys came forward with the whole R. Kelly situation, because baby, that ain't it. But more people, like you said, these white men, we need to see more. It ain't just the Weinstein cat. It ain't just that. You know what I mean? So that's what I want. I want to see more things being shed light on too. You know what I mean? So that's what that is. So I do want to put a mention out there. They found Jelani Day. Jelani Day has been trending because he did not get as much media attention as that young lady Gabby got when she was missing. But they found him. Unfortunately, he is no longer here, and they found him in a river, I believe. Is that
Yeah.
what you said? Now
Yeah.
that, there's been some videos surfacing. I think he was in a fraternity and was doing his thing. I want to know how he got there. So I don't want to just be like, oh, Jelani Day is found and that's it. And then it's like,
Nah, it opens a whole bunch of other questions.
yes, what was that? What happened? And that's what I still, we want to keep our eye on that, because that is definitely something that we need to talk about, because young Black boys need to be cared about just as young Black girls.
Yeah.
You enjoy your pizza?
Yes, it was good. I can't wait to finish the rest.
You only had one slice.
Huh?
You only had one slice just now.
Oh yeah, just for now, just to kind of push me through.
Have you another one, child? If you
Oh
hungry.
no, I'm good because I really want to enjoy it, like ignorant, so that's on my way so I can really like eat, like smack and eat with my mouth open, you know what I'm saying?
Did you get a full box of pizza? Like, what you
Yeah,
get? The
that's
whole
correct.
pie?
It's me. Are you kidding me? Yes. Full box of pizza. You lucky I ain't get no wings.
What kind? You just got cheese? What you get?
Pepperoni. I just kept it cute, traditional.
Traditional. I like pineapples on my pizza. Who like pineapple on their pizza? I do.
Only if it's barbecue. I don't like the way that tastes with the tomato sauce. It gotta be barbecue.
I
If it
agree.
got
I agree. I like pineapple and I like the barbecue sauce. Yes, definitely. That's what it is. Now we got another thing to talk about. Did you see what happened on the View with
Yes, I did.
and all they're supposed to be interviewing Kamala Harris, and then all of a sudden, Sunny and the other young lady, I can't remember her name, but they
And,
announced it on television that they tested positive for COVID. Like, I just don't think that should have been shared out loud like that.
okay, so the first thing, how y'all halfway through the show and y'all just now getting a test?
But they got tested earlier, so how are you just now getting the test results before they go on air? Like, wouldn't you get the test results before they go on air?
And then y'all said it all publicly. And Sunny made a point about that. She was like, it affected her life more so because it brought up this stir. It was triggering for her because parent-in-laws died. Her husband's parents died from COVID last year.
Yeah.
And then it interrupts her entire family's life. Like her husband is a doctor. He was in the middle of surgery. They had to pull him out of surgery.
Right.
Then like her kids had to get like pulled out of school. I think one was doing a test, and you know what I'm saying. So it was like a private thing that should have kind of been kept private, but they put it out there because they needed an excuse to like what happened.
They're supposed to be interviewing Kamala Harris. I know they wanted to talk about the Haitians at the border, and Sunny was they was gonna give it to her, with them questions. And I watched the View to see how that interview went. Sunny was there, it would have went a whole different kind of way.
If Sunny and Anna was there, it would have went completely different. They took all the color off the screen.
They took all the color off the screen for real. And I'm just like, that, like, people see the bullshit. That bullshit that people do in this entertainment world, the people see it. Everybody has been sitting at home online. You know what I mean? So people can
she got a list of questions.
Sunny and Anna had a list of questions for Kamala.
And she was like, I'm not talking about this, that, and that.
And she did talk about it, but it was very like an overall broad whatever. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, what's the interview for? You know what I mean? We're not.
I forgot we had a vice president.
Huh?
I forgot we even had a vice president. I was like, who is this black lady? Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
Vice president. Okay, so what's going to happen with that? But, that was pretty interesting. But I'm happy that they talked about it on air, because when Sunny broke it down, like what happened with her family, it was just like, yo, that was a whole situation. So now for these next couple days, they're thinking that they're exposed, and people are probably being with them and have to go through all that. And they made that publicly. Like, they could have said something private. And I just thought that was very unprofessional, and they were not handled well. It's not right. It wasn't right. I don't think so. It wasn't right. We had the two people of color. Two people of color that they do that shit to.
She said, get them off of there.
For real. They said they gotta go. They gotta go.
And they had to do it too, because they knew if Whoopi was there, Whoopi wasn't going nowhere. So this was the perfect.
It was a perfect time. Perfect time. And I'm just like, okay.
And Megan's not on the show no more, because Megan would have grilled her down. So they was
real too. It was just Joy and that other lady, and it looked like a whole bunch of, yeah.
We
don't, whatever. That's just what it is. But what I do want to say is that I am so happy for my girl Britney Spears that she is finally free from her daddy. He has, I've seen he's been suspended from her
They
conservatorship.
gave him the chop.
Man, I was watching the documentary Britney vs. Spears. Like for 12 years, like he had control of her money. He had control of if she can go out. They even said if she needed money, she had to wait like a couple days before she was getting it. And he was giving her $8,000 a month from her money. And
Wow.
millions of dollars and made her work, and she worked, and all that money went to pay everybody else, and they used her children, because she was scared. It just makes me so sad because we grew up around the whole Britney Spears era when she was big and shit like that, and then all of a sudden they made it seem like she just went crazy. But if you really think about it, if you got somebody that is controlling you, and they wasn't involved in your life, or her dad wasn't really involved with her life before. So it's like, how does he come in and become the head of her conservatorship? Like, what the fuck is that?
Some
So,
bullshit.
bullshit. And I shout out to Britney Spears, girl, you free, and I hope that I'm interested to see how her life is going to turn from this, because I know she's going to need to take some time, and she's going to have to get somebody else who's head of the conservatorship. I just want her to get rid of that thing, and just so she can have control, hire an accountant,
She got married.
She got married
to that guy.
Oh, so you think that is going to help with that?
So, and he's been there this whole time, like, supporting her and all that stuff. And he got money too. So it's not like a money thing.
Right. Well, I'm just happy that that makes me wonder how many other celebrities out there that are in that same type of position, but we don't know that yet.
Yeah.
And you got other motherfuckers controlling your money. Like, who controlling the money, and she working, doing all of that work, and then somebody else is controlling it and making.
Yeah, you can get on stage and twirl with a microphone, but you can't decide where you want to eat or what you want to post or none of that.
Right. So like I said, I'm interested to see how how her life is gonna change, how her image is gonna change in the public eye, how she's gonna handle certain things now. But I really do wish the best for her, and I hope that she can really overcome and get past this, because that nobody should be held captive like that and then working like a fucking slave and then being lied to and being put on lithium. What the hell is that?
Man, when I tell you, a mess.
A mess. All the way mess. All the way mess. So, shout out to Britney Spears, girl. Get your money and get your peace.
And I would love an album.
I would love an album too, Britney.
You got something to sing about.
She got something to sing about from Mississippi, girl.
Yeah.
Mississippi, she got something to sing about. Let's go. I want to hear it. I want to see her interviewed and all of that, but you can only imagine what her mental state is like, with all of this. So
I think what's interesting, because when I heard her talk in court, she sounded like herself versus what you saw on IG, which I thought was interesting. The way she talked, like very articulate, very like not crazy at all. And I was like, damn, I was like, this sounds like Britney. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel that she was just, bitch, you gonna control me, I'm gonna just act like whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's how I think more so. But I don't think she crazy like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think her mental, on some levels is like probably definitely fucked up, but in a lot of ways, I think just being able to be in control of certain things and what she wants to do, I think that's the main thing that she's needed. And I think I think she's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
I
I
really
mean,
do.
she's what, 39 now? So yeah, all her 30s. So 30 that year, that them years of 30s are very important.
Hmm.
But she gonna pull through. She gonna pull through, and I love to see what happens with her next. So we rooting for you, Brittany. So
Yeah,
so here we go for the relationship topic, right? So Will Smith just had a birthday. So did Jada just had a birthday. And
yeah,
uh he got interviewed by GQ, and they were talking about, having a monogamous relationship, and that Jada was the one that, you know, didn't want the whole monogamous situation. Usually I hear the guys say that, but when I hear a woman that doesn't, they want to have other options, I don't think that that's when the woman does it automatically like she's a hoe, but you don't hear like the people who are married, and then the woman is suggesting that they have outside partners. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But Will Smith was saying that he wanted to be the guy that had all the girlfriends and he could take care of all of them. He said like 30 girlfriends or something like that. I thought that was pretty, funny. But that is, the thing for men to have a whole bunch of girlfriends. But can a girl have a whole bunch of boyfriends without that being looked at as a hoe and nasty stuff? What y'all think? Is it the same?
I think it's the same.
Yeah. I think it should be treated the same. I don't think there should be, if a woman wants to have, I mean, well, it really depends on the relationship. Because I do feel like now, what are we in? Generation Z? Is that what it is?
I
Generation
think so.
Z? Generation Z? They're all about the whole polyamorous and multiple being in relationships with multiple people because this person satisfies this that I need, and this person
That's also because they're not committed to anything.
you saying the younger generation is not committed to anything.
Because they've been taught that they can choose whatever they want whenever they want it. Oh, well, today I like Brussels sprouts, but tomorrow I can hate them and no one can tell me anything. I
Mm.
can love you today and I can hate you tomorrow. But I mean, it is true. It's very true. Any decision that you make, you can decide whatever you want. But it's like the perspective of, yeah, it's just different. The whole new generation, they're different. I understand them, but to them, they're like rules don't apply. Like that's how they live.
Yeah, rules don't apply with them. They
I
just
get it. I get it. They don't have to have boundaries. So, but I feel like they're never, in some instances, you'll never fully be fulfilled because you're not completing anything.
anything. You're not completing anything. You're not really gaining a skill in something. You're just trying all these different things.
And you're not learning how to deal with hardships.
Mm, that
You
part.
know,
So they can easily walk away if it's too hard. If it's too hard, fuck it, I ain't dealing with it. And that's
because I can go find something else, something else is out there. And then but it's like, just because that's like driving on the street.
right.
Just because you go over a couple of humps and bumps, you finna stop. Hey!
Hey, what's going
I
on, my
wasn't
people?
expecting to see you today.
Well, it's my daughter's sweet 16, so I'm out here
Oh,
chaperoning. I'm chaperoning. I'm
Okay.
chaperoning. Trying not to be in the party, but I'm in the party. You know what I'm
You in the
saying?
party.
I got to pay for the bill.
Right? You the mama. You gotta pay for the bill.
I got to pay for the bill. How's
that part.
everybody tonight?
We good. We was talking about, R. Kelly being convicted and all that kind of stuff. And we talking about Jelani Day's body being found in the river. We talking about
Wow, yeah.
Spears. Her father has been removed or suspended from the conservatorship. And then we also talking about Will Smith and monogamy and how Jada was the one that wanted to have other multiple relationships, So that's where we at.
Okay. Well, you got a lot of good topics that you guys is discussing. I'll jump in. I think it's very sad on the Jalen Day situation because that's still a mystery. it's still funny how the media really didn't talk about it. Like they told us his body was missing, but they're not talking about any investigation like they are the little
Right.
girl, the girl that got missing.
Gabby, yeah.
Yeah, Gabby chick. You know, it
Well,
seems like, you know, a lot of media coverage. I've yet to see the Jalene's Day's mother on the media at all. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
So I also blame the media for that because, you know, they have a responsibility. It's not just up to, you know, uh, us to ask for the information, but they should be doing the, you know, the research to find out what's really going on.
Right. Exactly. I agree. And now that
And
yeah.
go ahead. And I was
No,
gonna say, and then jumping on the R. Kelly situation, I mean, I feel like that was inevitable because he got away with the first trial. They wasn't gonna let him get away again, you know?
right. Oh, he got
So,
conviction on all of them.
right.
and he still has 3 more trials to go.
Oh, he
Well,
got
he did all of it. He did it, and he just finally sometimes that people just finally told the truth. That's all.
That's true. We just need these white men, like what Paul was saying, these white men in this industry to be get caught up too, and not just it being leading with black men, because you know
Right.
they have done a lot of damage.
Right. Well, yeah, we definitely need to pass more laws, and I think it's very important that we get better laws in place. You know.
Yeah, exactly. And just even like when we were you know, just the discussing everything with Jelani Day, I really want to see what's going to happen after that. I really hope that they
Right.
really investigate what happened to this boy, because how he in Bloomingdale's and the next thing you know he's in the river. What the fuck is that?
Right. And no, how was it? How was it that he went to the dispensary and now he's in the river?
And now
That
he's in
part.
the river. That part. Right.
So I just wanted to jump in, like I said, because I didn't want to miss this Wednesday, and I wanted to make sure I support. I got to go back inside this restaurant,
Okay.
but people, we definitely got to pay attention what's going on. You know, they're about to shut down, fire a lot of people at midnight in the medical field.
Yes.
So y'all just pray for people and keep your head up. That's what
And
I just want to jump in and say.
they're not
All
even getting
right.
appointment. All right. See you later. Yeah, man, this whole thing with the medical people in the medical field, like they're not even able to collect unemployment. Like that is fucked up. Like what is up with that?
And we about to run out of money too. 3.2 trillion in debt, I think it is.
3.2 trillion in debt because of this vaccine. Because of
Just America's debt.
oh, America's debt. Yeah,
So
I mean,
they might be having to cut Social Security and veteran funds. And girl, if y'all don't cut some trees and make some more paper,
right. If you guys don't cut some of y'all government salaries, because they
but
take
here, everybody that's listening, think about this. The less cash we have, but we can have crypto. That's digital.
that's
You don't have to make digital money. It's digital.
right.
So
So
you can't be like, oh, we ran out. Bitch, please. How?
it's digital.
It's fucking digital.
That's gonna be interesting how this money thing's going. And then they got this whole $600 thing where you get a $600 over a course of a year on Cash App, Venmo, any of that. The IRS can investigate that, audit that, and tax you. And it's like people send money for Cash App. If you go out to eat and I want to give you money for that, that's gonna be counted towards that $600. People paying rent and shit. You know, people are paying over $600 for rent. You know what I mean? So like, how is this?
PayPal and Zelle's gonna be the one.
PayPal and Zelle. I mean, I think they're gonna be monitored just like Cash App and Venmo. I'm hearing a lot of people saying they're taking their money out the bank.
Damn.
They like, fuck that, I'm taking my money out the bank. So,
Once again, they fucking with people cash.
They fucking with people's cash. And cash is, we are in the middle of this transition. We don't know what's going to happen in the next 10 years. But I just feel like, or even the next 5 years,
Yep.
you know, we really gotta be, you know, I know people want to travel and have fun. They've been inside, but this is where you gotta really pay attention and really be on your shit right now. You cannot be slipping right now. You cannot be slipping. You gotta be on your shit. You can't get too comfortable. You gotta be on your shit, y'all. That's, you know, that's important. So I know that's what I'm doing, making sure I'm taking care of my business because I'm the number one. So there we have it. You done heard from me. You done heard from Apollo. You done heard from Trina. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I do want to, by the way, share that next week is Red Light Special, a night of urban burlesque virtual show. We will not be having Red Light Special live next week. We will be having a virtual performance, and so I would like to share the promo video. Where is it at? Because I want to play y'all. Hey, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I was trying to share this shout on the I was trying to share so y'all can see. Chrome tab. There we go. Boom. Boom. All right, y'all. Here we go. Hey.
Nice.
Real sports or auto racing, bullfighting, and mountain.
Hey, so yes, that's what we got going on. October 6th, Red Light Special live. No, sorry, Red Light Special, a night of urban burlesque virtual show. It'll be hosted by myself and John Joni. So it's going to be 9 o'clock New York time. So same time, 6 to 9, 6 o'clock PST, 9 o'clock EST. It is free. And you can visit YaminaLejean.com and ArtofLejean.com and get your tickets, okay? Get your tickets.
Yes.
You know, we just freaking this whole virtual situation. I want to shout out New York City Artist Course for giving me a grant to put on this show. So I am a grant recipient of New York City City.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you. So yeah, shout out to all the dancers. Shout out to Yancey Green. He styled the show. He also was a choreographer on set. Shout out to Still One for filming it. The girls, Jessica, Rita, Alicia, and you know, of course, myself for producing it and putting it together. So, anyways, y'all, we'll be back the following week. So not next week. Next week it's a show. You can visit YaminaLejean.com to get your free ticket. And we will be back the following week for our Red Light Special live. Yeah. All right, Apollo. So I'll see you soon, boo.
Yes, I'm excited to see the show next week. I can't wait.
Yes. Sounds good. Me too. All right, y'all. You know where you can follow us. Apollo Sadiq. You can follow him. Check out what you got anything coming up, boo. What you got going on?
Not yet.
You got classes though.
Yes, Sundays at 6:30 at 216.
Ghetto Stiletto.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Y'all heard it from here. Red Light Special. I'm your girl, Yamina LeJean. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Ciao.